Yo, what's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy Top Dog Rolly or Rolly Dog. So it's the 5th of December. You know what that means. It's the 5th episode of the Rolly Dog Advent Calendar. And in today's video, I'm doing the top 10 best helms in Sea of Thieves, in my opinion. Stick around and enjoy. So coming in at the number 10 spot is the Duuk Helm. The way you obtained this was by logging on Sea of Thieves on an Xbox Series X or Series S in between the 10th of November 2020 and I believe it was the last day of 2021. You could log on and claim this. It's a good looking helm. It's a bit beefy for my liking, but I like the glow stick in the middle, but I imagine at night time it's quite annoying. I don't really use this helm. Next up on my list is the Imperial Sovereign helm. It costs 49,000 gold from the shipwright and you have to be level 25 in the Gold Hoarder faction. It's a nice wheel. It's got a very nice trim around the actual wheel itself. And I love the colour scheme going on. I really do like the Imperial Sovereign set, especially the ship cosmetics, because they tend to be the nicer side of things. But yeah, it's cool, it's sleek. I like the middle helm, the gold little thing. I don't know what's the centerpiece called. Next up in my list is the Shark Hunter wheel or the helm, whatever you want to call it. I call them helms personally. But anyway, the only reason I like this wheel is because you don't need there's no restrictions on purchasing this. It's 49,000 gold from the shipwright, and it's got no I don't know. Let me look at that diagram. So I'd say it's got a completely covered pedestal, so it doesn't have any spokes. That's the only reason I like the Shark Hunter wheel, and that's why it's in the number 8 spot. Next up on my list is the Magpies Glory wheel. This is probably one of the most high-end wheels on this list because you have to reach the legend tier at the emissary ledger for the Athena's fortune 4 times. So you need to be at the top of your game for the Athena's emissary 4 times in a row. Yeah, it's not too hard, but it's easily done. But I just love the spokes on these wheels. I just love everything about this. The nice trim around the wheel. It just looks a bit goofy and a bit rustic around the actual. Hang on, let me get my diagram up. It looks a bit goofy around the fellow. Other than that, the tiller ropes are well hidden and the platform's good. So yeah, this is the Magpies Glory helm. Just waffling on at this point. The 6th spot is the Wild Rose wheel. This was the first ever tall tale commendation I completed to get this wheel because my girlfriend absolutely loved the Wild Rose set. So yeah, you have to complete the Wild Rose tall tale 5 times and get all the commendations, all the journals. Unfortunately, it's locked behind tall tale quests, but you know it's got to be done. I obtained it that way. Everyone else has got to obtain it that way. But I have done a guide, and it was, funnily enough, the first ever tall tale guide and the first ever video on Sea of Thieves to take off on my channel. So got a lot of love for this wheel. Had to get it on this list somewhere, and it's a very smooth, sleek design. Anyway, moving on to the next on the list. Coming up next in my number 5 spot is the Golden Sailor wheel. It's just like the bog standard original wheel, just becomes a pimp, takes some steroids, and yeah, out comes the Golden Sailor wheel. You obtain this by logging on Sea of Thieves to March 18th and then March 21st, 2022, so that's almost 2 years ago, so this could get pretty rare. Coming up at the number 4 spot is the Obsidian wheel or helm, again, whatever you want to call it. This is a very specific one of how you obtain it. You can either watch XO19, well, say watch, you want to watch on November 14th, 2019, or a bunch of Twitch drops on very specific channels. But the reason I like this is because it's Obsidian and it matches my sniper, and it's quite a cool, slim, sleek design for a helm, and yeah, it's just like a reskinned aristocrat. We are down to the big top 3, so coming in at that 3rd spot is the Accomplished Bone Crusher wheel. Once named the Season Bone Crusher wheel in Season 1, but unfortunately it's stuck to Season 1. You had to reach renown level 55 in the Plunder Pass in Season 1, so that's all the way back January 2021 to unlock this wheel. And it's just the wheel I've always had, and I've never really took much notice to it until I looked today and I was like, yeah, damn, that's a nice wheel. So coming in at my number 2 spot is the Ruby Splash Tail wheel, and whoever was sat at Rare Office and pitched this idea for a helm, I love you. It is literally a fish in the middle of a helm. Well, like, what more could you want from a pirate game? A cute little ruby splash tail in the middle of a beautiful helm that you have to pay real life money for. Didn't mention that it's 349 coins, so it's just around £3, like $5 for this, but definitely worth it. And I got it through Twitch drops back in May 3rd, 2021. You already know what wheel it is at the number 1 spot. It's the Whaling Barnacle wheel, or wheel of the Whaling Barnacle. I am absolutely obsessed with this set because it's the rarest set I own, and I only own 3 pieces. That's the capstan, the cannons and the helm. But I rock this set everywhere I go, obviously rocking my signature Festival of the Damn Sails. And pretty much the only reason I rock this is because it's a very, very, very simple design. But it's also very rare, and I look like an OG player, and hopefully people will fear me, because I know if I saw myself out on the seas, I'd definitely be scared of myself. Anyway, boats, that's all from me today, your boy Top Dog Rolly Oro. I really hope you did enjoy this helm ranking in Sea of Thieves. I'm getting a bit loose for ideas, so any ideas or any suggestions would be greatly appreciated in the comment section below. Anyway, feel free to check out my Twitch and my second channel. Links are both in the description below, and my cat's just meowed. Hello, come here, come say bye bye. Meow into the mic. Meow. Oh, you're so cute, are you? Little cutie. Anyway, that's all from me, your boy, Top Dog Rolly or Rolly Dog. I'll see you in the next one tomorrow, December 6th. Peace.